Hi, this is our video explaining how to make a reversible bumper cover with a vertical seam. Very interesting idea to be used in first that can give you a quickly reversible bumper cover whether you take the bumpers off or not in order to change them. Now, in this case, what you need to do is, of course, you need to use this when you're doing a bumper like this that has corners to it. Right? This makes this much more useful than the standard horizontal seam reversible bumper cover, which of course you can use on flat bumpers, but not so well on bumpers with corners like these. Now, the key idea is to sew yourself essentially two bumper covers, right? One red, one blue, both of them with sewn corner seams here, right? Sew the corner gussets here, and then you're going to sew them together in a very specific way. Basically, you sew together one half of each bumper cover. I'm going to strip it off here so you can see where I'm going with this. That is, you're going to take half the blue cover and half the red cover, and you're going to sew them together with the corner seams on the inside. You always need to make sure you're doing that, right? You notice when I turn this back around with the blue corners on, with the blue corner on the outside, the corner seams are still sewn inside. Then, once you've done that, you can take the two, reverse one of them, right? And then you sew them together along the entire edge of that half, right? So what you get is a two-layer piece of fabric here, right, that has its corners on the inside, right, both for wrapping around the end of the frame and for wrapping around the corner of the frame. Now, once you've sewn that together, right, you can take the other two halves here, right, which of course are going to be much longer. You notice the seam here runs only right along the top of the board on our reversible part of the bumper. On the parts that are not reversible, you leave a very large flap of fabric on the back so that you can wrap it fully around and cover your board on the back of the bumper. Okay? Now, once you've done this, of course, you're going to pull the bumper cover on. We still sew the corners here, just as we've done before. And then you're going to pull that on, staple it on just as you would a normal bumper cover, right? With, of course, your seam lined up right in the middle. Now, if you've done this correctly, of course, everything should line up. That is, your corners here should mate up with the corners on the opposite side. Then, of course, you're going to come back, staple in pieces of Velcro. We actually usually put the loop on the plain side and staple them on, right? Done the same thing over here on the red side. Top and bottom, of course. Plus, of course, pieces on the ends here, which you'll absolutely need as well. Right? Then you're going to sew on at opposite sides your hook onto the reversible piece from the center. Right? So you've got your center seam here that's run right down. Then this means that you can take the bumper from each side, right? Pull it over the end, pull it over the end here, and Velcro it down, and there you are, right? You have a blue bumper just like that. Then, if you want to, when you're ready to change it, you peel the Velcro off as you go around, right? Spread the bumper over the other way, quickly reverse your corners, right? Just shove your hand in there and reverse them, and pull it onto the red side just like that. Right? Again, Velcro it down, and now you have a reversed bumper, just like that. Now, the other key to remember with this is you want to make sure that you're putting your numbers on the sides that are permanently attached to the bumper material, right? Now, since this is a left side bumper, you can see that on the red side, it has the numbers on the left front and on the front and on the left front, whereas when it's reversed to being on the blue side, it has its numbers on the rear here, right? Has its numbers on the rear and the left rear side, okay? That way, you're always going to be displaying numbers on all four sides. Needless to say, the right bumper is done the other way around so that it's displaying its numbers opposite of wherever, of course, you're seeing. So in this case, because this one is on the rear side when it's blue, the right side bumper would have it on the front when it's blue, and vice versa. Okay? And that's it, guys. It's really a very simple thing to do. It takes a little bit of sewing to get it done, but if you've got a decent sewing machine and anybody who can basically sew a straight stitch, then you're good to go. So that's from 4829, showing you a vertical seam reversible bumper cover.